Welcome back to another episode. Now it is time to get started on the interior. We've got the car generally running okay. There's a couple things we gotta do. And I'm gonna be honest, I already kind of started. So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. I have a new carpet kit in, it's sitting in the garage. We're gonna put that in. This back area here, which is actually clean. I know you can't tell because it looks disgustingly dirty. We're gonna vinyl wrap that, and then these side runners along here, we're gonna vinyl wrap those, put some new cardboard in. I actually got a template just cut out for that. We're gonna finish up the headliner. I have to finish the side panels so I can put the trim back, which I'm going to paint. It's already out. And then we can put the headliner up and make everything look very nice. Once the headliner's up, these will be done. These side panels, the new trim will be in, and we can wrap this area here. And then at that point, we're gonna take the front row seat and get it reupholstered because there's a couple of holes, and get the new carpet in. It is gonna be so fantastic. Let's get on it. First thing I'm going to do, I took these speaker housings out, and we're gonna take those because they're all rusted, and we're gonna repaint them a nice shiny black color. Here are those vents, or they're like speaker housings, kind of. All rusted, super disgusting. We're gonna sand them down, get all the rust off, and then I have this nice black paint. We're just gonna paint them down and then put them back in, and they're gonna look amazing. Time for a bit of a progress update on George's interior. This video has now been in process for at least 3 months, so I actually don't remember where I left off. Forgive me. I think we're working on the headliner, and the headliner is still work in progress, so we haven't moved very far yet. So let's talk about what we've done. We took the old headliner off and got this new one on. That was a few months ago. It was actually the first thing I started doing after cleaning. There's this trim piece that goes along here and all around the window area, and I wanted to repaint the trim. So I repainted all the trim in this nice green color, which should match the interior quite well. But while I was in that process, these side panels were also messed up and had lots of holes in them. So I took some leather, and this part was not videoed. I didn't exactly know what I was doing yet, so I didn't know how to video it. So I already finished all this process. These are looking really nice, these little sideboards on both sides. I wrapped them in some nice black leather and then just kind of stuck them into the side. And now that these are done, I can put all the trim back on and put up and finish the rest of the headliner. But before we put that trim back on, I want to redo this deck area here in the same leather stuff I did these side panels on. So I went and got myself a large piece of the exact same black leather, and it's time to get this prepped and laid down on that deck. It's gonna look amazing. Alright, well, it is getting dark on me, so I'm kind of out of time. But here's what we ended up with. Don't worry about those bumps. The speaker grills will cover those. So I gotta finish trimming everything and make it look all nice. I'm not gonna video for this part because I really do need to focus and get it right. Okay, slight update. It has honestly been probably 2 months since my last interior update video, which is just a few seconds ago for you guys. I'm finally got to where I'm happy enough on the headliner. I've been working on it every once in a while for the past, month, 2 months, whatever it's been. And there are still some wrinkles, but I have just decided that this is the best I can do. From a distance, it doesn't look too bad, it actually looks worse on camera now that I'm seeing it like this. So anyway, I gotta finish putting up this trim piece, and then I have these pieces right here which go into this trim area up here, this little rail, but they were all rusted, so I'm gonna paint them right now. And the next step, once I have the headliner all finished and the sun visors put back up and everything else that goes onto the roof, I also got this brand new dome light because the old one is completely cracked. Here's the old one. Just a piece of garbage. So I got a new one off to figure out how to install that somewhere right around here. So I'm gonna get these painted and we'll move on to the next step, which will be the carpet. I just got the new dome light put in and it's looking super fantastic. I'm very happy with it. And I also put in the old sun visors. I'm probably gonna clean these up and make them hopefully look a little bit better. And also this little piece that holds them up probably needs a new paint job. I don't think that'd be very hard though. And now it's time to clean everything out and get this old nasty carpet and go ahead and put the soundproofing down. It's a sticky type thing, so I'll stick it on and then get the new carpet in, and this is gonna look fantastic. So let's get on a time lapse and let's go. I think this cleaned up pretty nice. I got all the dust and dirt and debris out. Now it should be smooth enough of a surface for the sound thingies to stick properly. I was a little worried with everything, but I think I got it cleaned enough that it should be able to stick. So time to put all these pads down all along, and then I can get the carpet in. Alright, all the soundproofing is down and this is looking fantastic. One more time lapse, let's get the carpet in. Let's go! Alright, and here is the new carpet in. Not completely. It says I have to let it relax for a couple hours, so I'm going to let it kind of sit here, stretch out, stretch its legs a little. It's been in that box for a couple months. Once it is all stretched out, it says it'll come back to its proper form, or whatever that means. And then I can squish everything in and probably trim a couple pieces to make everything fit properly. But I think the color actually matches great, and I'm extremely happy with it. The new seat covers for George's seats just came in, and I am super excited. Look how perfectly these match. It's beautiful. So we can finally fix this rip and the back seat. This is going to look great. Now, this interior video has been about 7 months in the making, and I just got my wisdom teeth out. So I'm gonna try and do this inside where it's cool and I won't have to strain myself too much in this 107-degree weather. So let's get these done right now, and let me just give you a quick. And now they are done. And I already put them in the car. I do have to take this front one out to make one quick modification, but they're finished for all intents and purposes. Alright, so there is going to be a part 2 of the interior. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Later.